Did you know that your legs could be getting weaker without you even realizing it? One day, you're walking fine. Then suddenly, stairs feel harder, your balance feels off, and simple movements take more effort. Here's the shocking part. One essential vitamin could be the key to keeping your legs strong even at 94 years old. But most people either don't get enough of it or take the wrong form. Stay with me, because fixing this could change how you move for the rest of your life. Every year, millions of seniors lose muscle strength, making it harder to stay active and independent. Studies show that by age 70, up to 50% of muscle mass can be lost if the right nutrients aren't in place. And here's what's scary. This muscle loss isn't always noticeable at first. It happens slowly until one day, standing up from a chair or climbing stairs feels like lifting weights. The good news? There's a solution. Research shows that this one vitamin plays a crucial role in muscle function, balance, and preventing falls. But many people aren't taking it the right way. Let's break it down. The science behind this, vitamin and why. It's critical. Have you ever noticed that your legs don't feel as strong as they used to? Maybe climbing stairs leaves you feeling unsteady, or standing for long periods makes your legs feel tired and weak. Many people assume this is just part of aging. But what if I told you there's a hidden reason behind this muscle loss? That reason? Vitamin D deficiency. Most people think of vitamin D as just a bone-strengthening vitamin. But here's the truth. It's just as critical for muscle strength and function, and without it, your legs slowly weaken over time, making daily movements harder than they should be. How does vitamin D keep your legs strong? Vitamin D does three essential things for your muscles. It boosts muscle protein synthesis. Your muscles rely on it to grow and stay strong. It enhances neuromuscular function, helping you stay balanced and avoid falls. It prevents sarcopenia, the age-related muscle loss that leads to weakness. But here's the shocking part. Many people over 60 are vitamin D deficient and don't even realize it. And this deficiency can accelerate muscle loss, increase fall risk, and reduce mobility. What science says about vitamin D and muscle strength. A major study published in the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research found that seniors with higher vitamin D levels had 18% stronger knee extension strength, the difference between standing up easily or struggling to get out of a chair. Another study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that vitamin D supplementation reduced the risk of falls by 23% in older adults. That's a huge difference, especially considering that 1 in 4 adults over 65 falls every year, often leading to serious injuries like hip fractures. Think about it this way. If your muscles are weak, even a small misstep can send you falling to the ground. But when they're strong, your body has the stability and reflexes to catch itself before that happens. Are you deficient in vitamin D? Here's how to tell. If you've been experiencing any of these symptoms, your body may be telling you that you need more vitamin D, frequent leg cramps or muscle stiffness, slower walking speed or difficulty standing up, more frequent falls or balance problems, lingering muscle pain or fatigue. Many people assume these issues are just a normal part of aging, but in reality, they could be early warning signs that your vitamin D levels are too low. The good news? Fixing this deficiency is easier than you think. But before we talk about how to get the right amount of vitamin D, there's something even more important you need to know. Not all vitamin D sources are equal, and if you're taking the wrong kind, you might not be absorbing it properly. Could the vitamin D you're taking be completely ineffective? Studies show that one form is 33% more effective than the other. Are you using the right one? Stay with me, because in the next section, we'll reveal the best way to get the vitamin D your body actually needs. How do you know if you're deficient? Have you ever found yourself gripping the railing while walking upstairs, or feeling like your legs just don't have the same strength they used to? Maybe after a short walk, you feel more stiffness than usual, or worse, you've started to notice the occasional muscle cramp that stops you in your tracks. These small changes might seem harmless at first, but they could be early warning signs that your body is lacking a crucial vitamin. Vitamin D isn't just about keeping your bones strong, it's also responsible for helping your muscles contract properly and stay stable. Without it, you may experience muscle weakness, slower reaction times, and a higher risk of falls. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors with vitamin D deficiency were 23% more likely to suffer falls due to muscle instability. That means that for every 4 people watching this video, 1 could already be at risk. So, how do you know if you're deficient? The signs aren't always obvious, but if you've experienced any of the following, your body might be telling you something important. Leg cramps or muscle stiffness that seems to come out of nowhere. Slower walking speed or difficulty standing up after sitting for a while. More frequent falls or trouble balancing. Even on flat ground. Ongoing muscle fatigue, even when you haven't exercised. If any of these sound familiar, you're not alone. Studies show that nearly 50% of adults over 65 have low vitamin D levels without even realizing it. The problem? Many people think they're getting enough vitamin D, but they're actually not absorbing it correctly. Or worse, they're taking the wrong kind. The recommended intake for adults over 70 is 600 to 800 IU per day, but this number isn't the full story. Factors like limited sun exposure, poor diet, and even age-related changes in digestion can make it harder for your body to process and use vitamin D effectively. So, how do you fix this? And what's the best way to make sure your body is actually absorbing the vitamin D you take? Because here's the truth. Not all sources of vitamin D are equal, and some are 33% more effective than others. In the next section, we'll break down the best sources of vitamin D, what to avoid, and the critical mistake most people are making that could be canceling out all its benefits. The best ways to get vitamin D, and what to avoid. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to stay strong and active well into their 80s and 90s, while others struggle with muscle weakness and balance issues much earlier? The answer could come down to how well their bodies absorb vitamin D. Getting enough vitamin D isn't just about taking a supplement or drinking milk. Your body needs to produce, absorb, and use it correctly. And if you're not doing it right, you could be missing out on all the benefits. 1. Sunlight. The natural source, but with a catch. One of the best ways to naturally boost vitamin D levels is through sunlight. When your skin is exposed to the sun, your body converts cholesterol into vitamin D. Experts recommend 15 to 30 minutes of direct midday sun exposure on your skin without sunscreen for your body to produce enough vitamin D naturally. But here's the problem. As you age, your skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D. Darker skin tones and sunscreen block vitamin D production. If you live in colder climates or spend most of your time indoors, you may not get enough sunlight year-round. If you can't get outside regularly, you'll need to rely on food and supplements to keep your levels up. 2. The best foods for vitamin D. If you're not getting enough sun, your diet becomes your next best option. But here's where many people make a mistake. Vitamin D is hard to get from food alone. The best dietary sources of vitamin D include fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, and sardines are excellent sources. Just 1 serving of salmon provides more than 100% of your daily vitamin D needs. Egg yolks, a simple everyday food that helps support vitamin D levels. Fortified dairy and plant-based milk. Many brands of milk, yogurt, and orange juice are fortified with vitamin D. But even if you eat these foods regularly, most people still don't get enough. That's where supplements come in. But choosing the right one is critical. 3. The best form of vitamin D and the mistake. Most people make when it comes to supplements, not all vitamin D is created equal. There are 2 main forms, vitamin D, 2-ergocalciferol, a synthetic form that's often found in fortified foods and some lower-cost supplements. Vitamin D3, cholecalciferol, the natural form that your body produces from sunlight. Studies show that vitamin D3 is 33% more effective at raising and maintaining blood levels of vitamin D than D2. That means if you're taking D2 supplements instead of D3, you may not be absorbing as much as you think. 4. The critical nutrients you need. Alongside vitamin D, here's the mistake many people make. They take vitamin D without pairing it with calcium and magnesium. Calcium helps strengthen bones, but it needs vitamin D to be properly absorbed. Magnesium activates vitamin D in the body. Without enough magnesium, vitamin D remains inactive no matter how much you take. So if you're supplementing with vitamin D but still experiencing leg weakness, cramps, or fatigue, your body may be lacking these essential cofactors. Final thought, are you absorbing vitamin D correctly? Now that you know the best sources of vitamin D, the real question is your body actually absorbing it? Because here's something surprising. Some foods and habits can actually block your ability to use vitamin D effectively. In the next section, we'll reveal the one common mistake that could be canceling out all of your efforts and how to fix it before it's too late. Vitamin D isn't just for bone health. It's the foundation of strong, stable legs. Without it, your muscles weaken, your balance suffers, and your risk of falls skyrockets. But now you know how to get the right kind of vitamin D in the right way for maximum strength. But here's the problem. Even if you're taking vitamin D correctly, there's a mistake that could be secretly undoing all your progress. Most people don't realize this, but a common daily habit could be blocking vitamin D absorption, leaving your legs just as weak as before. Are you making this mistake? Don't risk it. Watch this next video now to find out what it is before it's too late. Your future mobility depends on it. Click here now. Your legs will thank you.